Hi, my name is Steve Garland. I'm the head wrestling coach at the University of Virginia, and this is our recap for December. It's been a while since I've had a video posted, so I want to catch everybody up to speed on what we've been up to. We've been really busy doing two-a-days, training, then also obviously the guys had finals. So when we got back from Vegas, we went into a development phase in our training, and also the guys focusing on finals. And I was able to be fortunate enough to head up to Cleveland State this past weekend to the Cleveland State Open, which ended up being a great tournament. And we had a really good performance there, so I wanted to tell you about it. We had three champions. Joe Spisak, John Fozzie, and Mike Salopek all won the tournament and looked great in doing so. And also Jed Moore took third and actually avenged his only loss of the tournament. He got lucky enough to see that same kid again and beat him in the wrestlebacks, who was a really good kid, a guy who was actually top. I think he was a top 5 seed at Nationals last year. So he got some good competition and also went 7-1. So we got 8 matches in, 7 wins. I mean, really, it was just a great day for him as well. Obviously, he wanted to win the tournament, but I think it was kind of, things happen for a reason, and him having to come back through and battle through and then beating the same guy who beat him, I thought was a really good moment for him in his career and for the example for the rest of the guys on the team about not quitting and not giving up. So that was great. Rewind a second. Joe Spisak. I'll tell you what, as that tournament went on, he looked better and better each match, more confident each match, and he really didn't have a close match. I think he won 7-3 in the semis. That match was close, but this final score, he ended up breaking it open at the end with a guy who was preseason ranked top 10, a young man from Kent State named Small, who's really, really talented, 2-time national qualifier, and he actually beat Joe the last time they wrestled. They've known each other forever. They grew up in the same area back home in Pennsylvania, so it was a really big win for a mental standpoint as well as a win standpoint. And then in the finals, he just looked really dominant. I think he won 7-0 or 8-1, something like that. Just looked fantastic. So really big day for Joe Spisak. John Fozzie got his mojo back as well at 74. Went 5-0 on the day, 4-0, 5-0 on the day, and won the tournament. Didn't have a close match. Salopek dominated all the way through as well. He went 4-0 on the day and really looked good. He beat a real tough kid from Old Dominion in the finals. Kid's only a freshman, but I recruited him. His name's Beasley. He's a really, really good kid. Really talented kid. I think he's going to be a guy that's going to be around for a long time. And so it was a good tournament for Mike to get back on track. He had been injured, and so he had to wrestle in this thing to get matches and to get those win totals up, and he did that. So mission accomplished there. So we also had James Suvak, who's a redshirt for us, who wrestled unattached in the tournament as well. So it was all in all, it was really well worth the trip. I mean, to be honest with you, driving back by the time we got back to my house in Crozet, I believe it was 4:30 in the morning. I certainly wasn't happy about that, but it was well worth any sacrifice we made. And right now we're back in training. We train these guys through the 21st. They get 6 days off, 7 days off, and they're back again. And we're heading to the Scuffle, which is an amazing tournament this year, and then Virginia Duels and from there. So we've got our work cut out for us, and I'm still on the recruiting trail. I'll be up at the BCDs this weekend, so not a whole lot of rest going on for us. Christmas should be fun, though. Got my daughter Gracie's Christmas pageant tonight at Kingswood Christian Preschool. I'm pretty excited about seeing that, seeing if my kid can actually speak. That'll be fun to see, and we'll take it from there. So thank you guys for your support. Merry Christmas, everybody.